パーアドベンチャーゲームファミコンソフトロックマン12月17日新発売カプコン
Hi, it's me, Matthias. Hello, Lesbian Propane. Hello, me. Hello, Crummel. Hello, Rafa. Might be getting sick again. I feel like this is the ongoing theme. I'm getting sick again. But you know what? I felt like I have to do it. I have to push myself through. I have to do something about it in some way. It might be a bit of a shorter stream, but I think usually it is the case that I like feel a bit like, oof, can I take it today? But then once I get started with a stream, I'm like, oh my god, I can take it today. I have a whole bunch of new energy. I can feel it flowing through me right now immediately. I could wait a little bit. I could have a bit of a just chat actually. So many crazy things have happened today. I had chocolate, then I went out and had Chinese food, and then I had chocolate. So what a life. Oh my god, I can take 7 hours straight. I mean, that happened last time. Like, one time I did start up saying the exact same thing, right? Like, oh, I only slept like 6 hours and I'm feeling a bit sick. And then I streamed for like 5 hours or something like that. I streamed for like, I think it might have been the second longest stream I've ever done. Tell us about the crazies. Crazies? No, everyone's normal here. No one's crazy here. We're all fine, we're all fine. I'm normal. I have... Wait, what? Is there no audio on my Switch right now? Uh-oh. Huh. Fascinating. Tell us about the crazy things that happened today. I had chocolate. I did, actually, now that I think about it, I guess nothing crazy happened today. Okay, audio's back. I did it. I succeeded. I had pancakes for breakfast. Damn, I'm so insane. Hold on. Chocolate is kind of crazy. Crazy chocolate. It was Finnish chocolate. Chocolate from Finland. I mean, the Finnish make the best chocolate. This has been an ongoing pattern. I've always been saying this. Finland, for some reason, they make the best chocolate. I can't figure it out. It might have something to do with, like, the milk they use, I think. Because it's, like, so lean. Something like that. Am I crazy, or is there, like, a little green dot in my throat? My PNG model, I'm kind of looking at it. Oh, wow, hold on. Can I... Is it too late to just change my model? Does every model I have that? Oh my god. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, 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 no. Sniper. I'm getting sniped. I guess I never fixed that part. Today got me feeling crazy. I've been working in the same attic for 4 hours. How do you... How should I put it? How do you... How do you manage? We had like, hello Billy Chatso, hey, Billy Chatso. Billy Chatso is here, man. How do you... What is my question? Damn, I guess I just gotta cover it up like this. How do you deal? It's my question, how do you deal with that? How do you handle working in an attic? I had, like, repairs in my bathroom last year. So I had, like, constantly... I think this was a period of, like, 3 months. Because it was so delayed. Where I could not use my own bathroom. And I had to... In order to use a bathroom, I had to go down 2, like, sets of stairs to use the bathroom. Okay? So every morning I would wake up and go down to my basement to use like the second bathroom that's in the basement that's barely a bathroom. It's just a toilet basically. Maybe I shouldn't give a full image of how horrible that space was. But I had to do that for a long time. And it kind of like, I don't know, I felt like everything in life is just pain. Suffering. I feel like it kind of, I don't know, I feel like it kind of traumatized me of not being able to use my bathroom properly for that long. I was just like, is anything worth it? And I would have to use the shower down there also, which you can imagine is also the same way. So it's giving me flashbacks to that, just the idea of working in an attic. I guess an attic does not have that much going on in comparison, right? I'm never like, I gotta go to my attic. What is happening in my attic? I live in a very old house. And I think the last time I was up in my attic, we found like, what was it, like, newspapers from the 1940s? Something like that. It was like from World War II. And I gave that to my mom because she's like, interested in that kind of stuff. Oh yeah, I remember now. I could not figure out what to do here, but I did look up this a little teeny tiny bit, like, what the hell do I do? Because I wanted to be a little bit prepared. I recall now, I remember. I know. For me, I bring a giant hose into the attic, and I have to suck the insulation out, but the machine I'm using keeps getting clogged, I assume, because there's so much, like, debris. Yeah, they did have to do that also when they worked in my bathroom. It was kind of like, what do I need here? Don't I need something that I don't have? Maybe not. Oops. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's an insane amount of work just getting everything kinda, I don't know, out. What? Is this not working? Wait, am I missing something that I can't use? Do I need something that I don't have? I could have sworn it told me, like, you gotta do this. Boomerang? Do I have a boomerang? Where do you get a boomerang? The boomerang is the last item you get. I never completed the item trading sequence. I never did that. No wonder I couldn't progress here. Oh my god, there was nothing wrong with me. Or there was, rather. There was something wrong with me. I could not progress. I see now. I understand everything now. I was... I don't know why I assumed this would be the end of it. This Goomba figure. Or whatever. No, it was like... magnifying lens? You gotta become a real boomer for Rang. Ugh. I mean, yay. I am a boomer. It is weird. I know boomer does not mean boomer, but everyone uses it the wrong way, right? Everyone just says boomer as an old person. 30s kind of guy is a boomer now. I guess it has just changed meaning, right? Like, there's a boomer generation. But being a boomer feels like something different. Maybe I'm just wrong about all of this. Wait, oh, I had an item for that now. I don't recall. Boomerangs are from Australia, right? I'm not wrong in that. I feel like every association with a boomerang is kind of Australian. It's morphing into meaning someone with an old person mindset. I guess I can also see that. Maybe I am becoming a bit a boomer. I don't know. I feel like it's is it impossible to not be a boomer? I feel like I had like teachers who were kind of hip and had like a bit of a young person mindset. But I guess that always varies, right? It would just be weird if you were super old. Not even like just like a little bit old. And you had like a young person mindset. I don't know, maybe you don't want that. You definitely would be called boomer by kids, for sure. Have I ever... I don't think I've ever been called a boomer. But I can see it, I can imagine it. The only thing I really hate is all the friction that's generated from sucking up the insulation. You get static shocks. Oh, yeah, I feel like I did when they were working on my bathroom. I feel like something happened there also. To me. Where I kept getting that. But only within that area. I don't know if I can explain it, if that's even real. You got 6'7", though, that is true. I did get 6'7" by a random stranger kid. Messed up. I guess that proves, like, how much of a boomer... I guess that was the boomer test, right? Getting 6'7" and me just standing there, not being able to respond, having nothing to do again. Not being sure how to react. Damn, I guess I am a boomer. She really came up to me and did like a random boomer test. And she proved herself completely right. Yeah, this man is a boomer. Is it weird that I like plates on houses that are green? Is that okay? Thanks again? Cool. Cool. Wait. Hold on. What is this? It says Pokey. Oh, I see. I'm supposed to like place Shy Guy? I see. And I have a Goomba currently. I'm supposed to place that somewhere. Spiny. Not here, I'm guessing. Funny random story. I once let my older sister poop herself outside of the restroom. Is that a funny story? It's like hey, here's a random cruel story. Here's a random story of mischief and malice. Yeah, I would feel I would feel bad if I did that to my siblings. I don't think I've ever done that. I can't truly say. How is she dealing? Is she still upset about that? I can see her still being upset about that, right? I had my reasons. Alright, fair enough. I won't, I won't judge if that's the case. I won't even ask any bit further. I'm sure you had your reasons. I don't know, it's a cruel fate. But I guess maybe there are people in my life where I would be that cruel to. I am but a human being. With my own cruel intentions, my own kinds of malice. Hey, I saw you were recommended. What kind of plays do you play? I mostly play Nintendo games and retro games. And, I played Sonic Adventure 1 the other day. And I'm planning on playing Ocarina of Time next. And I'm thinking I might return to Mario 64 to collect all the stars. It's basically, the idea has just been like, I don't know, anything I feel like. Sorry about Sonic. That's been fine. Hello, Silver Buster, by the way. I could say hello. Huh. And I'm playing... Basically, it's been like whatever I feel like, and it's all been Nintendo and Pokemon. Not Pokemon, I mean. It made me say that. It's all been Nintendo and retro. I guess Pokemon has been on my mind a lot lately. Without, like, the Pokemon Presents and Anniversary and all that coming up. I really don't want to get too excited. There have been so many rumors, right, about, like, Fire Red and Leaf Green coming to the Switch, and yeah, it would be so good. But I was so... I don't know. I kind of hyped myself up for the possibility of that happening last year. So now I can't go into this time. That idea. Okay, trade. Huh. Can I do that with this? No, I don't think so. I think I saw you were playing Pikmin 4 the other day. Finally picked that up myself. Very nice, very nice. I did really like Pikmin 4, specifically. Huh. Where the hell do I go? I'm guessing I'm not there yet? Or... No. Yeah, I really liked Pikmin 4. And, I would say it's probably, like, one of my favorite games on the Switch. And it might be one of my favorite games of all time. I think it might... I genuinely think Pikmin 4 might be just, like, one of my favorite games ever. I don't know if it's in, like, the top 5. But Pikmin 4 is definitely up there in the top 10, I think. I've never done... I guess I have. I did... Actually, I did a top games list last year, I guess. Didn't play the other one. I played Pikmin 1 as a kid, but I never finished it. So I feel like Pikmin 4 is kind of like... Not my first introduction into it, but it is like my reintroduction to Pikmin, I guess. Pretty fun so far, just 100% first area of this one. I don't think I ever did that. I think I got 90... I think I did 98% as the highest on the first 3 areas, and then 100 on the last. Just by accident. Okay. Huh. No? Oh, I did get it. How about that? Now I can go do the thing I wanted to do. I'm assuming this is better than arrows, because, or a bow, because I don't need arrows anymore. Monkey? Couldn't do that before either. I did read that. I did read that already. Pretty fun so far. But yeah, I started that game very early on. 2 years ago. But then I was like, you know what? I should save myself for when I start streaming. I had just had a gut feeling it would turn out good. Yeah, I want to play more Pikmin also. I want to return to Pikmin 1 and 2 and 3. I don't know, like... I don't know when I would do that, but eventually, when I find the time, man, I don't know if, like, I'm kind of thinking, like, I want to save my schedule a bit, just in case Pokemon Blue, or Green, or Red, or whatever, Fire Green comes out, and I could play that on stream. Gold and Silver would also be really nice. I think, honestly, I think I would prefer if they released Gold and Silver. I think Gen 2 might be my favorite Pokemon. I don't think I even realized that until I went back recently and started playing them just on my Game Boy. The Japanese copies. I was kind of like, oh yeah, like, a lot of the things that I really liked about Pokemon were kind of like on the second one. And I loved the first one, of course, but like so many things happen in the second generation that I sort of take it for granted. Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I never played the remakes of Gold and Silver. Also, hello, Defense. But I've seen... whenever I see the remakes of Gold and Silver, I'm like, this is what the game looks like in my brain. Like, this is just what it looked like. I don't know how to describe it. But you know what I mean, right? How did I go back to that one cave? Allowing to go back to Kanto was just goated. It was so crazy because as a kid I heard that, and all I thought was like, oh, that's just like a rumor. You know, like people saying you can find Mew under the truck or whatever. I just took that as like a not real thing. Like, no, you can't go back to Kanto. Like, it just seemed impossible back in the day, right? It's like, there's not enough space for that in the Game Boy. I mean, come on. Get a grip. If you don't announce it, yeah, I probably will just give up on it. Or just replay Sword and Shield again. Honestly, I feel like Sword and Shield is also like a really good Pokemon. I understand if people don't like those, but like, I kind of vibe with it. So many good memories of a DS Pokemon games. And by the DS, I had sort of like, gotten out of it, right? But I don't know, I've been going back and forth on, like, do I like the DS or do I like it? Old man with the volume settings moments. Wait, what? Is that me? Am I the old man? It's my volume? Am I setting my volume right? It's Sizzle first day for Grace today, which means we eat, like, a lot of meats. Oops. What kind of meat? I would like, honestly, I feel like I would prefer if the DS games came out on the Switch. Just because, you know, I'm a Switch fan. Oh, yeah, I could take that way around. What kind of Greeks do Greeks eat? That's wrong. What kind of meats? It's a specific kind of meats, like gyro? Oh, yeah. Tisk tisk. Last question was personal. What? SNS didn't have a built-in volume option. You had to talk to a random old man with her. What the fuck? What do you, huh? Is that real? I've never heard of that. I did not know that. That is so insane. Hello, the Amazing Hammer. The DS games come out on the Switch, but you need to use a Switch 2 and Switch 1 at the same time. It's the only way to make the games work. It would be really funny if they did that. It's like you had to put them one on top of the other to emulate the DS screens. I would kind of respect it. In a weird way, I feel like. I'd kind of be like, yeah. I kind of vibe with Nintendo being insane sometimes, you know? Release all the Pokemon games. It would be nice, wouldn't it? Oh. How overpowered is this boomerang? I can just kill them like this? What the hell? That's crazy. Joke missed him. I missed the joke like I missed the old man. Like, the reference I missed, like the game I missed, like the old man that people missed. Boomerang is very... Apparently it's like extremely overpowered. I'm invincible. Yeah, all kinds of meat. Mostly steak. Okay. There was this, like, ongoing rumor last year where people, like, they're going to release a collection of all the Pokemon games in one, like, bundle. How insane would you have to be to believe that? How did anyone believe that was real? You really think the Pokemon company would just be like, here are all the games in one bundle? You have to be absolutely insane. Imagine buying that bundle and then just being like, now I can play all the games. You would just not play a single one because you would have them all. I just went to the wrong area, didn't I? God damn it. I confused this place for the temple area I was looking for, the Face Shrine. Didn't I? It's up here. That's where it is. God damn it. It's not this spot, it's that spot. I can make it. I can do it. How rare is a Nintendo DSi nowadays? I don't know. I think this might be my problem going back to the DS and 3DS. I think I don't like the XL versions of the DS. I don't like the XL 3DS, and I don't like the XL DS. And I think there's the charm of a small console is kind of ruined with the XL, do you know what I mean? I think maybe that was a part of what drove me out of, like, using my DS, because I traded in my DS to get the XL. And I stopped using it, because I was like, this is not, like, that comfortable, really. Like, the screen is bigger, but it doesn't even look better on the XL, you know? Everything is just stretched out now. It's not, like, graphically improved in any way. It just looks worse, if anything. Here are all the Pokemon, but it's a one version of each game. Like, here's Pokemon Red, Gold, Emerald for some reason, Pearl. I mean, I would respect that, too. I would kind of respect that it's, like, you have to almost, like, go back and get the original thing just to, like, play it. I don't know. There's a charm to that. I feel like we need that. In a weird way, maybe we don't need that. But it's kind of cool in a weird way. This thing I'm imagining, which is never going to happen, is really cool. I'm shilling for Nintendo, even in my imagination, where they're being insane. I'm going like, no, guys, let's hear them out. This dumb, weird move. There might be some kind of weird logic to it, actually. Die. Apparently very rare and expensive. Oh. It's insane, way too much money. I think the idea of, like, I think people don't realize how bad of a idea a compilation of Pokemon is, because people would just buy that and never play a single game. Because it would be too much. Like, it would be like when people, I don't know, when people buy too many games on Steam and they have a library of Steam games and then they never play a single one. It would be like that. Imagine Pokemon Company not selling each game separately for full price. Yeah. See, now it works. That's crazy. I don't even have a Steam, so I need to see what classics I missed by not having one. Half-Life? Half-Life 2? Half-Life to episode 1 and 2. Rupees, okay, that's what I wanted. Huh. I do want to play Half-Life on stream, also. One day. I mean, there's no point in waiting for Half-Life 3 to be announced. I did kind of... Oh yeah, Alex, I forgot about that one. I killed him. I don't... Maybe I was not supposed to do that. Huh. Spying on Metal Gear Solid Collection. I did buy... I completely forgot I bought a Metal Gear Solid 1. I own that too. For the Switch. For me to play on. Trails, I also want to play that, but probably off stream. Having a gamer burnout sucks because you get these moments where you don't want to play something and nothing at the same time. Yeah. Do it worth it. Alright. Maybe I will. I have never... It's weird that I never really... Well, actually, the only Metal Gear Solid I played was Metal Gear Solid 4. No, wait, not 4. 5. The sandbox kind of game. It was like a different voice actor, the big famous drama guy. Kojima was having like a moment at a time, I think. How the hell do I get this guy? It's like I can't aim for him. But you played 4 or 5. I think I played 5, I think. 4 was the one where he's an old man, right? I did not play that one. I played the one where he's like in Iraq, I think. It was basically like a sandbox game. And I did enjoy that one fine. Phantom Pain? Was that the name of the game? I like that fine. But, I never got, like, fully into it. Go up and do diagonal. I don't think I can... Can I? Huh. Peace Walker's technically... Okay, yeah. Doesn't reach, damn. Maybe I'll just go back and try something different. For now. Maybe. Maybe. There was also something else going on here. I can't remember what was going on here. God, leave me alone. Wait, can I do... Oh, I can't kill them. I can't do that. I guess I've never really been into the whole, like, military aesthetic for video games, which is not why I never really sought out Metal Gear Solid. But I think I could probably get into that now. I think I'm in the right time of my life. My boomer era. Can I do that from here? Oh, I can. Might be something to this. What about Rising? Rising might also be an interesting idea. Damn it. I can't do this. It's very opposite, actually. Very subversive pro-soldier, but anti-war. I think I don't know. I never really saw it as a storytelling game, I guess. But now I'm, like, more... Now I understand better that it's, like, a weird storytelling thing. Blue. Something I respect about Metal Gear Solid also is, like, I don't know, every now and then I think about, like, comedy, right? And I think about, like, what makes something funny. Like, one of my ideas as a VTuber was, like, maybe I should have, like, a really funny-looking guy. Something that immediately tells, like, hey, I'm just a guy, and I want to have fun. So, like, a bird, or a monkey, or, like, a fish. That gives it a better thing than just being a regular guy. But I feel like something Metal Gear Solid does really well with its comedy is, like, it kind of hits more hard when you have, like, a serious setting, and every so often there's, like, a weird comedic thing that happens. There's that contrast of, like, a real characters and a real story happening. and then you have like a funny moment. It's funnier than just saying like, this is a comedy game, and then something funny happens. You kind of need that contrast, I think, a lot of the time with comedy. You know what I mean? Maybe not. Maybe not, but I don't know. Maybe it would be better to just say, it's a comedy game. Let's do comedy. Sometimes that seriousness just gives off better comedy than a comedy game. Like, a guy wearing a chicken hat is not funny, but the idea of Solid Snake wearing a chicken hat that you can find in Metal Gear Solid 5 is way funnier. And going around being the guy in Iraq doing undercover missions with a chicken hat on is so much funnier than if the game tried to be funny right from the start. You know what I mean? Maybe that's a better way of explaining it. I wanted that chicken hat. That's not Solid Snake. He doesn't know. Oh, wait. Spoilers? Or maybe I forgot. I didn't like Metal Gear Solid this much, but it rocks. It's very animated. Okay, okay. I don't mind spoilers. I don't. I have a weird, fucked up brain where I don't care about spoilers in stories. And I feel like I've never actually cared. I feel like, I don't know, well, there have been cases where I have cared because I've been like really invested in something. But whenever I have been spoiled on it, I'm never like, oh no, I can't fully enjoy it now. Like, it's just been like, yeah, I'll enjoy it still. It's gonna be fine. Wait, can I actually do it from here? No, it doesn't reach. I think part of it is just like I'm very story-minded, you know? So I think for me, in my case, I'm kind of like... I'm already thinking about how does the story work? How do they solve it? How does it all work? And because of that, I'm kind of like, when I hear spoilers, I just want to know how it reached that point, you know? Actually, there are a lot of media I've seen only because it was spoiled to me, right? Only stories I care for these days are JRPGs. Is there a single JRPG with a good story? Is there a single one? I mean, I'm asking that genuinely. I'm not trying to, I don't know, not trying to grill you. I don't know what is wrong with you, but I kind of have to relate. Maybe I could phrase it this way. Oh yeah, activate the gem! But wait. Oh yeah, because I have a boomerang now, I can do this! I hadn't considered that part. Oh my god. I'm a genius, I figured that out all by myself. I was spoiled on, like, Evangelion, right? And, seeing the ending for the end of Evangelion made me watch the entirety of Evangelion and enjoy the whole show and everything. And I think I would have never seen Evangelion if it wasn't for the fact that I was spoiled on it. Do I want to do this now? I like to have a bit of rebuild, no interest, yeah, understandable. Keep my spirits up when working. Keep working, bro, you can do it. Feel the pulse going in your fingers. Oh no, you're pulsing too hard, that's a cardiac arrest. Calm down, calm down. I know your blood pressure is not too good. This is a really bad... don't allow me to have this kind of power over you again, over your working. I feel like it's not turning out well. Did you see the new movies? I would say I did not like them. But I also I think I don't hate them as much as some people do. I think I like Evangelion. But I guess there's no reason for me to ever watch the rebuilds. I would say I was actually, like, pleasantly surprised by the last rebuild movie. Like, I felt like it was actually, like, a really nice conclusion to the series. I don't know if I should talk about that because of spoilers, but, like, I don't know, I feel like, it was nice just seeing, like, a little ending to it all that had, like... I really liked the end of Evangelion because it was so abstract and different and pessimistic. But I felt like a better conclusion from the rebuild last movie. Oh, wait, the urn. Maybe I should do something with that, right? Hello, chicken ignition. Hello, hello. It kind of made me realize that as much as I enjoy stuff like End of Evangelion, I also just feel more satisfied with a real story conclusion. I'm kind of generic that way. I want like a real story to be told. Don't tell anyone this, but I watched Angel's Egg and I didn't really like it. I know it's supposed to be like an anime masterpiece, but every anime aficionado likes and loves, but I watched it in the theaters and I was just like, I couldn't really get into it because I didn't like the story. It was too abstract. It's just a girl and an egg. Big deal. That's too dumb. The Curse of Eva was a dumb plot point, but a good metaphor for media addictions and inability to... Oh, yeah, yeah. The Curse of Eva, yeah. We had this talk once, yeah. I feel even more upset because, like, I'm not upset. But I've heard so many people talk about Angel's Egg recently because it's been, like, back in theaters. And, so many people have praised it. Meanwhile, I'm like, isn't that good, though? Isn't that good? I feel like it didn't really have that much going on. And that was kind of the point. I mean, I did enjoy the vibes, I should say that. Hello, Armbrody. What are your thoughts on the last two weird episodes of the Eva OG show? I loved them. I thought they were really good. I would have been fine with the show ending there, but I did really like End of Evangelion also. Evening, hello Exogenic. End of Evangelion is just like... I think... End of Evangelion is the kind of movie that I would show anyone, even though they know nothing about Evangelion. Because it's just such an insane thing. And I feel like anyone could enjoy it either way. Huh. Burn? What? Oops. Oh, we can do that. Lacey. Let's see the last 3 episodes. Oh man, you missed out. It's hard to explain the ending Evangelion. I feel like the OG Evangelion and the end was so real. Today I streamed my PC to my phone and played Steam games from work truck. Cool, cool. But what did you play? What is good enough to work from a work truck? It does feel like, I don't know, the meaningful message of the end of, or the rebuild films was kind of like ruined. It felt so real in the OG film. And I didn't really like the rebuild, how it looked. It was way too, like, I don't know, soulless? But it was like bad 3D, I don't know. It felt like outdated 3D. I'm not a 3D hater, but it just looked bad. I can't walk out with these... I can't do this, can I? Mostly pinball? Okay, yeah. Understandable. I haven't watched many anime in spite of myself. Yeah, yeah. Did it really end, or did we only imagine it? Can you imagine if they made, like, a American Evangelion film? Netflix Evangelion. That could happen. Maybe I shouldn't joke about that. I feel like joking about that might make it real. Netflix Evangelion. I'm trying to think, is there a way to make it good? Huh. Can do that here. Interesting. I love how people can still tell when something is surface level even though we can't put our finger on why. Would be fire. I mean, I did enjoy the One Piece adaptation, so I guess I don't know, I can't complain too hard about it. Live action One Piece goes kind of hard. I did watch the trailer for Season 2 right before stream, also. Hmm. Maybe I should go back. Maybe I should go to the bird, actually. I did get the beak. Uncharacterized... Yeah, you can really tell when, I don't know, maybe you can't. When someone cares for a medium. I guess you can. I mean, Cowboy Bebop live action... There were parts of it that looked good, I would say. But it... Can I say conclusively that they didn't care about the adaptation? I don't know. I guess they have a different idea in mind, maybe. Can I do it this way? No. Yeah, it sucked. Huh. Interesting. Have I even been here? Yeah, I have. Of course I have. I don't know, I try to imagine what it would be like to adapt something like Uyasumi Pun Pun. And I don't know, that fills me with dread of the idea of that. Maybe it shouldn't. Actually, here's a weird way if you could adapt Uyasumi Pun Pun, I think. Where you make the adulthood parts live action, and everything when he's a kid is just like animated anime. I think that would be a good way to do it. Potentially. Ah, yeah, see, I did it. They're releasing Bethesda pinball tables. I am kind of fascinated by how obsessed you are with pinball. We got some Pun Pun's rough. Yeah. I do feel like, I don't know. I think I have mixed feelings about Pun Pun today. Where I'm kind of like, I enjoyed it. I probably would enjoy it if I reread it. But like... I wonder if is it just like, I don't know, it's trying too hard to be sad also. I wonder how I would feel about it today. Wait, I don't know what to do. Huh. I think Pun Pun would have the same problem as Endgame, there's too much internal dialogue. Maybe Ender's Game, oh. Are you soft locked? That seems weird. It seems weird. It does seem weird, doesn't it? I did get the one thing. Poo Poo Platter Stream when? I think we're gonna do that. First I would have to cook, then I would have to set up a webcam, then I would need a platter. What the hell am I doing? How do I just leave? Ever played any Flash Mario fan games? I think, only a teeny tiny bit. I don't think I've ever played, like, any big one, if there are any. None of this is adding up. I'm not gonna be able to go back. Am I soft locked? I could just do this. Could have done this. Billy and Mandy that includes Spawn. I wasn't in the generation for Billy and Mandy, I feel like. Billy and Mandy, I guess it was on TV, but I never watched it. Like, in that era, I was kind of like, I'm too grown up for cartoons. Damn. Hey, Matthias, can you fight? Not really. Sorry to disappoint you. I can fight and be verbal in the debate of the mind. Something like that. I just failed at that immediately already. There's a way it's in this room, I would guess. I don't have to kill them again, do I? No? Matthias rips off his shirt, kicks your ass like a Yakuza. I have a big Mario tattoo on my back. Are you sleep kind of person? What do you mean by that? How did you know? Matthias, can you change the fabric of reality? I think so. I think I've done that once or twice. Sorry, my text-to-speech is messing up. I meant to ask you if you are 8 hours of sleep kind of person. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm very inconsistent with my sleep. Like, I slept 6 hours last night, which is why I've felt a bit, like, wonky today. But normally, I sleep like 9 hours? I guess I don't really have that many. I don't know, I guess I have, like, problems with sleeping every now and then for periods, but, like... only for periods. It's not a super consistent thing. Took a nap during my... I did try to take a nap. Couldn't do it. I don't know. Can I do it? What am I trying to do right now? Can I... No. Huh. I think I might have soft-locked myself. I don't know. It seems a bit strange, doesn't it? I have become a nap kind of guy, though. I used to be the guy who was like, me take a nap? I'm not a baby. That's not what I do. You still throw a bomb. You clever bastard, huh? Do I even have any bombs on me? I have 30 bombs. I think I'm fine. I don't think if I can reach. Oops. I can't do it. But maybe I can do this. Ah. I see. I'm a genius. I'm gonna delete this out of the VOD. What if I deleted every backseating from my VOD? They always knew. Hold on. Enter a space where the eyes have walls. Oh. Okay, that doesn't actually help me that much. Eyes have walls? Wait, what? Did he really say that? Not walls have eyes? Space where the eyes have walls. Alright. Wait, can I? Nah, I don't think I can throw a bomb here. Or maybe it would be pointless, you know? This is interesting, right? Maybe I shouldn't go back yet. Or maybe, should I? Ouch. I keep thinking I can jump, but I don't have a jump ability. Alright. Alright. What was I talking about? I've not slept a lot. I guess I have been having some sleeping problems issues lately. Oh yeah, there's a Sony. What the fuck? There's a Sony PlayStation State of Play today. I forgot about that. I'm not... I don't know, maybe I won't watch it. But that is a thing that is happening. Is there anything interesting happening there? I feel like every time I watch one of those, I'm just like, oh yeah, I don't like any of this. I don't really care about God of War. I bought Helldivers, but then I had no one to play it with. Will they release a game, Hello Spaghetti Vase? Maybe? I feel a bit sad about Helldivers. I bought that game. No one played it with me. No one wanted to play it with me. Mario on PS6. Maybe it could happen. I only have one magic powder left. What is this? Remember when Sony was a Japanese company that made games in Japan? I remember. Aren't they still that? Aren't they still that? Isn't that still a thing? I guess we are very Americanized now, right? I get what you mean. We are still technically Japanese, right? And make games in Japan, right? I guess like before I was born, because it was... Oh, yeah. I guess Sony has a very different vibe now if you're grown up now, yeah. For me, they were a Japanese company, but I guess now it's less of that. Want the backseat, or are you going to try a little more? I'm okay with backseating. Maybe this is wrong. Not on me. Nope. I do like when things are Japanese, you know, surprise coming from me. Guy wearing a Haori. Oh yeah, I have a key. Oh my god. I'm figuring it out all by myself. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Guy with a Haniwa Haori. Another giant Haniwa in the background right now. Different kind of Haniwa. Water collecting Haniwa. Big guy. A room after the Mario level. Go there with a blue box down. Mario? Oh, that level, you mean? Oh. The Animal Crossing? What? What do you mean? What do I want to do with this guy? Oops. What if Mr. Sony invited you to be on the Sony State of Play? I would do it. But I would sneak in something to help Miyamoto, my friend Miyamoto. Here, today... How do you sneak in Mario without saying Mario? What the fuck? Ah, what do I... Oh, I can lift it up! I should be doing this. I get it now, and I could do this to run away from him even. Ow. I'm gonna die. How do you sneak in Mario with... Damn it. My Italian plumber friend from New York. I hear... Oh, man. I've been playing this game lately. What if you get arrested and put to death for such a thing? I think it would be worth it. I think it would be awarded in Nintendo heaven. Then one day, I would sit next to the altar of Miyamoto. And I would say, yay, yay, yippee, yippee, Mario, Mario. I got... I don't know, I brought up Mario in Race stream yesterday. And I got timed out for bringing up Mario. That's... I'm kind of a martyr in that way, you know? I would do it regardless, no matter what. Just the right thing to do. Let Ray time me out. I'll face the punishment for my little plumber friend in New York. What's wrong with Mario? Ray is a big Sonic fan. Damn it, I missed. Says Ray, owner of the Switch 2. Fraud, potentially. Martyria. That's a interesting development. Interesting Mario. I'll just do it again. Fuck you. I'll just keep doing it. Oh yeah, you don't like it now? You're not having fun anymore? Fuck you. Oh my god, a cute little girl. Truly a martyr for truth and correctness. It is messed up. that I have to die. It's messed up that I have to die for what I believe in. Mario, to be specific. But you know what? What the hell is happening? Wasn't I just here? Huh. Been quite a streamer. I will, I shall. It's a repeating room. Do you have a favorite meal you only eat for the holidays? I guess I often have pizza on the weekends. That's different. That's not a holiday, I guess. Oh. You're showing me that you have a, I don't know, something to do with bombs, potentially? Interesting. I guess it depends on the holiday, right? You can't always be eating the same thing. What is going on? Interesting. These, like, dungeons get way more difficult over time. Why are you vandalizing these statues? They're elephants, they can handle it. They're big guys. Did anyone else get annoyed by the elephants in Lord of the Rings? Specifically just, like, the scenes of, like, Legolas skating down the elephants. Legolas killing an elephant. There are? Yeah. Sounds like an excuse a poacher would make. Never watched them. There's elephants in Lord of the Rings. They're called oliphants. It's real. Have you heard about the new Mario Kart Wii mod? There are over 700... I did see something like that. I don't remember those scenes. It was like, it's Gimli saying it. Well, that it only counts as one after Legolas kills an elephant. I thought that was kind of cringe. I don't know. Why did Tolkien write that? Movie 3? I think it was the third movie, yeah. Have you ever been able to appreciate the opera? I feel like there's something to it. I would say I'm a very casual opera fan. There's been operas that I've enjoyed. I've never been to an opera. But I've seen operas, like real ones, and been like, okay, this is kind of cool. Like Carmen is kind of cool. I guess I'm more of a musical fan than an opera fan, I will. Huh. Wait, what? Ads are running. Take a little sip. I have favorite musicals. Okay. It has to be an urn, but there's no way to get an urn in here. What is this? Okay, interesting, fascinating. Do you guys have a favorite musical? I think my introduction to musicals was Avenue Q. Hamilton. I did like Hamilton. Don't do musicals, not for me. Understandable. Favorite Dracula aren't they all kind of the same? I don't remember a single line. I feel like they're a bit too rude for me to say. Damn it, I keep throwing on too early. I liked Hamilton fine, but I feel I am allergic to musicals where it's like, where they interrupt the story to sing a song. And Hamilton doesn't do that all the time, but Hamilton does do that a lot. Which is like one character being like, these are my emotions about a thing. Taking up time of the show to express myself. Okay, I get it. You didn't have to do that through a song. You could just, I don't know, keep the story moving. I feel like the worst offender of this is the Matilda the musical. I hate the Matilda musical. I like Matilda the movie fine, but the musical is awful. Every single song in Matilda is just like, we are kids and we are upset about things currently happening, and nothing happens in, like, the story as a result of that. There's like a whole song about how the dad likes to watch TV, and nothing's happening. Does the Matilda music have the iconic song from a movie? I don't remember if they have a song from the movie, or which song that was, to be honest. Did your parents make you participate in sports? They did, like, very early on. Like, football? Quote-unquote soccer? But I think they learned very early on also, like, oh, Matthias is not gonna be playing sports. Like, I think they learned very on, like, he's not, he doesn't want to do this. I think now, weirdly enough, as an adult, I could get into sports. Happy Peppy song? I don't remember that one. Happy Peppy song? Song for when she's mastering her powers and making serious. I don't think that is in the musical. I can't recall. The compass, right? Right? Yeah, because I have a map. Huh. When I think of Matilda, I think of that song. Such a miss to not include that in the musical in some way. I can't conclusively say it's not a musical. I don't quite recall. Go to the right path and activate the gem. Do you mean the path all the way over here? As in... here? Huh. Interesting. This is a difficult dungeon. This might be the most difficult dungeon so far in the game. This one? Huh. How do I don't get how do I get these ones open when I can't use bombs on them and I have to use an urn and there's a no urn. It's interesting to me. Right up path and activate. You should play Oracle of Seasons. The last boss is quite fun. I don't remember the last boss. I think I did beat the game as a kid. Oh yeah, you told me to go this way with all that down, right? I forgot about that part. I did. But then I could never beat the second game, Oracle of Ages. Because it was like, I already beat Seasons, no point. Hello, Duck Irving. Oh, I've not been here. Powerful you could lift an elephant. This is going to solve like every problem I have right now. My god, I keep forgetting I can do this. See, that's gonna be useful. Can I do it? Oh my god. I'm so powerful. It's insane. Oh, I'm back here. What? Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Every problem except for ones that require grappling hook. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My god. Short story called Scarlet Iblis? I don't know. I don't know that one. God, it's so easy. Really am just destroying shit now. I don't even know where to go now. I can go anywhere I want. Oh my god. I have not gotten this chest here. I could probably get that one now, so maybe I should try for that. It's beautiful. The world is open to me. Unless it's not. It's not. I haven't read a book in a long time. I've bought so many books. I feel like I don't actually mind owning a lot of books that I haven't read. I kind of like that. I kind of like the feeling of just being like, well, I have a library of books that I'm always able to read. And there's a feeling to that is quite nice. I kind of feel the same way about, like, owning games on Steam also. Like, maybe this is me being, like, a consumer. That I don't mind having a library of games I haven't played, because it's always like, oh, I can always have this, though. Like, I can play this someday. Have you cried cutting onions? Yeah. Consumer. That's me. Do we really always go like this? What the fuck? Oh my god. How? Oh my god, I did it. It's like chess, kinda. Maybe not. Huh. I cry sometimes when cutting onions. It's true. I'll admit to it. Can you become immune to that? Oh my god, what the hell? Seashell? By the seashore? Can you become immune to cutting onions? Or like crying from that? Probably not, right? I feel like I should have become immune to that by now. If that were the case. But chess horse is moving like a chess horse. That's what they do. Yahoo. I need to do more bits with Link. Have I done like an entire bit with Link since I played this game? It's all been like Mario and Sonic. Do you think the Sword in the Stone is a cooler idea than the Holy Grail? I guess so. Because anyone can pull... I don't know, what would you do with the Holy Grail? It's like, thank you, Jesus. He sipped out of this. Yeah, probably a lot of people have sipped out of that one. I don't know. Probably wasn't exclusive to Jesus, right? Onion immunity is unfortunately not a thing. Oh, damn it. I was kind of hoping it was. And to go back all the way. Doesn't the Holy Grail give you infinite life? Is that what it does? I thought it was just a cool grail. I guess that does change things. The sword makes you, like, king? Would you rather be king or have eternal life? I guess my question is. Huh. The sword is a sword. Hey, I did this wrong. I didn't want that. Did I? Which would piss off a current king. That is true. I don't want to piss off a current king. So I guess I would have to go for infinite life. I guess I would have to live forever in misery, not to upset the king. Oh, it's what I deserve. It is weird that I live in a kingdom. It's weird to think. It sounds so medieval. It sounds so ancient. That I live in the kingdom of Sweden. Like, oh my god. The kingdom of Sweden. I live in a little fantasy world. Yeah, I did a bomb last time. I remember now. I remember because I figured it out by myself. Wait, I could have... I did wrong. Leif Erikson. What did I want to do? What did I want to do this? You got lives? Thank you. Live in a castle. You're playing this game on an orb. That would be beautiful. You guys know that Enya, the singer, lives in a castle? She lives in like a castle? Just a straight up medieval castle? Kind of cool to think about. I know this because my friend was in love with Enya, the singer, in Ireland. The Irish singer. She did like, sail away, sail away. Not sail away, sail away, sail away, sail away. Caribbean Blue. Got a lot of good ones. Oh, she has a lot of good songs. I feel like the older that you get, the more you start to appreciate Enya. Would you live in a castle? Probably not. I feel like the thing keeping me from living in a castle is like poor internet connection. Right? I don't know who that is. Enya? She did the song for one of the Lord of the Rings movies also. She did Only Time. And she did, I can't remember the Lord of the Rings song. Not ringing any bells. Oh my god. Maybe this is like a my generation kind of thing, I guess. That's crazy. What the hell? The elephant in the room. MatchiVODs as a boomer. Truly, truly. I mean, I think it's true. I think the real age test should be how much do you like Enya. That determines if you're a boomer. And I guess I am a boomer based on that test. Oh, I don't have a key. Can I do it anyway? Oh no. My friend used to be in love with Enya, and he used to imagine that he lived in the castle with Enya. It's kind of beautiful, but he was like a kid also, so I guess it was kind of weird to imagine yourself being in love with a 40-year-old woman living in a castle. I did it. This is not related, but what do you think of enka, like the Japanese singing style? I kind of like, I like it, but I'm not, I can't say like that there's like a single enka song or artist, rather, where I'm like, oh, I love this one artist, but I do like it whenever I hear it. And it was very interesting, or like, maybe this is kind of interesting, I don't know. When I was in Japan, there was this like bar that I frequented, and people would sing karaoke in that bar. And all the old people there would sing different songs in enka style. So I heard like people singing the Beatles in an enka style, and it was so weird hearing just like old Japanese people sing the Beatles in enka. I can't remember the song. No wait, what was the song? It was like no, I can't remember it. But that was so interesting and so funny. I like enka a lot. It's fun. Yeah, I do like it. I can't say as far as like a single enka artist that I love. I do like, but this I can't remember the artist's name, but there's one song that I like. Oyome ni oida. Akai yubi o da 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 da. I do like that. Oops, wrong thing. Enjoy a bomb. Okay, work too. Oh. Interesting. I kill you like that. Not that easy. I did the right thing all along, apparently. Oh, the horse moves like a chess horse. I see, I see. I feel a bit embarrassed to admit that I don't know how to play chess. Like, I even I know, I guess it's not something you have to learn as you get older. Sometimes people would be like, oh, just play chess with me. And I have to be like, no, I don't know how to do that. And they'll be like, you learn it as you go. And then I feel really awkward having to play chess with someone. And I don't know. And they're like, this move does this. Okay. I don't remember how anything works. Just pretending. Playing chess makes me mad. How haven't they figured out everything in chess at this point? Haven't they done every single move? Haven't they beaten every computer or whatever? Never understood Mahjong. I would rather learn Mahjong because, you know, I'm a weeb. But, it's also so complicated. I guess it's all just memorizing stuff in that game, but I've never had the time to just learn it. Haven't already made every single Mario game. Not yet. I think there's more variety to Mario. Mr. Chess. Is that going too far? Is that too dumb? Is that too stupid? Mario 6, this is a really good idea for a dumb video essay. A guy arguing that Mario 64 is like the next chess, but people haven't realized it yet. He's arguing that Mario 64 is more complicated than chess. That I would have to learn how chess works just to make that one video. There's like 2 possible Mario games left for running out. No, I think Figure can figure it out. That's what they said 2 games ago. Then they came out with Galaxy. And then they said, just do Galaxy again. And they did. No one expected it. Still waiting for Mario 65. Oh. Just wait. Next direct. You think you could successfully leak that? It's like a fake leak. Trust me, guys. I fucked up. Damn it. Mario 65. I still... I don't know, I'm kind of weirdly annoyed by this. There was like a YouTuber who made like fake leaks. And then he made a whole video about it. Like, I made fake leaks to prove how to end leaks forever. And he didn't do it. He did not end leaks forever. It was just dumb. He wanted clicks. And then, I don't know. And he chickened out. Damn it. What if Miyamoto made 65 as a joke, and then he disappeared like the Avatar? What do you mean this? Oh, like the Avatar? Like the last Airbender? I think that would mean he'll be back. Hop on top of the crystals to move forward. Huh? R67. Oh wait, no. I know what you're really saying, okay? Instaband. Truly. Mods? What if Miyamoto did that? Like, he became obsessed with 6-7. So he was like, Mario Galaxy 6-7, 6-7. Would you be okay with that? You get another Mario Galaxy. That's all because of 6-7. It's called Mario Galaxy 6-7. He doesn't even do 64, even though that is the obvious thing. Just like, oh, okay. I mean, I guess the Galaxy movie is coming out. In your heart, do you think Mario deserves a serious Detroit Become Human type game? I don't know anything about Detroit Become Human, other than like Margo. Akiaji Margo keeps calling it Detroit Become Racist. And I don't have enough context to understand if that's a good joke. If that's like an accurate way to name the game. Detroit Become Racist. It just becomes such a part of my vocabulary, but I also call the game that. Where I'm like, oh yeah, Detroit Become Racist. There was a keyhole somewhere, but I forgot where. think you can make like a lot of... Can you make a lot of Mario movies? I feel like it might actually be more limited with Mario movies. It's sad to think, actually, that like... Is it sad to think? Maybe not. And I'll miss out on like good movie media. I feel as if like things will be more interesting 100 years from now. Because we will have done it all. I don't know, it's interesting seeing like Gen Alpha being obsessed with Dragon Ball Z. Because it's like such an old thing to them, isn't it? Like Dragon Ball Z is like ancient to Gen Alpha, and yet somehow Dragon Ball Z has like lived through the generations and become like a thing. And it might still be here like 100 years from now. Even then, kids might be obsessed with Dragon Ball Z. You think that animators are working on that anime where like we're making history, we're making something that's gonna live through the generations? I don't know, I don't forgot what my point was. I forgot what my point was. Isn't that interesting? Just like time moves forward in interesting ways and things develop in weird ways. Point was Mario. Oh yeah, Mario. Guys, do you remember when Mario... I think I did actually have something to say about that, which was like, oh yeah, we're gonna have more interesting Mario media in terms of movies 100 years from now, because we can't just keep repeating the movies, right? You can repeat the games. They're not gonna make the same Mario movie again, are they? They have to go somewhere else with that. Mario goes to Hawaii. That's just sunshine. Have you ever supported a Kickstarter game? I did. I supported a game right after I played Undertale. Because that was like a Kickstarter game, right? And I was like, wow, that's so cool, this game was Kickstarted. I'm gonna do that too, and maybe this game will be like a big game, and then I will be in the credits for that. But then the game never came out. I kept getting like updated on that game for like 7 years. And then eventually the guy was just like, yeah, I'm leaving this project behind. Thank you for the support, though. I was like, okay. Supported Session Skate Sim. Been thoroughly let down. Damn. I was over there before, and I can't recall how I got there. What the hell? I took the stairs, didn't I? I must have. I can't remember the name of the game that I supported, even. But eventually, at some point, I realized, oh, it's just never coming out. I think it's happening, man. I think the guy just became a porn artist instead of making games. Good for him. Do you have any love for skateboarding? Did you go for a face for it? No, not really. I was never that interested in it. I was kind of like, scared. I was a scared child. I was just like, I'm gonna break my arms if I do that. Easier money, yeah, for sure. I guess it varies. Maybe it's not always the case. Was this the way? I think I had like a phase where I wanted to try out skateboarding, but then when I actually got on a skateboard, I was just like, this is scary. I'm not gonna do this. Is this really it? Oh. Sports I did as a kid. I'm trying to think of a single one. Oh yeah, I never got up here, did I? Don't get me wrong, street skating, now it took off, is awesome, but skating bird is so fun and you don't need any tricks. What is skating birds? I don't actually know what that is. Can I do it like this? Oops. Oh, I can't even do it like that. Hell yeah. I don't feel like I was interested in any sport as a kid. I was trying to think of a single one, but now I was just out of it. Vert skating is when you go back and forth on a half pipe and ride through up and down. Okay, okay. It's kind of cool. Can I just place from anywhere? Probably not. Almost. You've got 300 rupees, you're overjoyed. Maybe I am, actually. I don't feel any pessimism from that. The Link's smile is too good. I wanted to be a pogo stick kid. Stilts were never more my thing. I guess I wanted to get into, like, karate and stuff as a kid. But I think my parents just said no to that. They said no to martial art. I can't recall why. I don't remember why, if there was, like, a reason for that. I think they're just kind of like, we don't know anything about this, and are you gonna use this to fight people? Something like that. I think they had, like, suspicions of, like, just like they were unfamiliar with it, rather. Maybe today they would have been more relaxed about it. Well, today I'm an adult. I don't think they would just be like, just do it. We don't care. Huh. Interesting. You like the revenge movie? I don't know what that is. I knew I was a weeb. One time they found, like, old books from my great-grandfather that were about Japan. And they gave them to me, and I was like, yep, this is in my blood. Being a weeb is just in me. My great-grandfather owned books about Japan? This is everything that I needed to know. Fucked up. Uh-oh. Okay, I can just do this, right? Oh, I could have just done it this way. With this down. I guess if they have Girl Scouts in Sweden, yeah, they do. But I never was into that, like... My siblings were in the Scouts. And my dad loved the Scouts, so he was helping out in the Scouts, even though... even when, like, none of my sibling... I guess one of my siblings was there. Maybe it would be too weird, right? If none of us were there, but he was helping out. Maybe not. That one movie you talked about that showed being... Oh yeah, the revenge movie. Unskan, the evil. Even now, I'm kind of like... I don't know how to feel about that movie. It was basically just the offers, like, self-insert killing all his, like, bullies in a movie. I'm gonna go on a big... did I say big? I'm gonna go on a little bit of a pee break. Oh my god, I can't speak. I'm gonna collect my senses and my mind a little bit on a teeny tiny pee break. I'll be right back.
またやってる。お兄ちゃん一人で遊んでばっか。
一人じゃねえよ。
オンライン RPG ファイナルファンタジー11プレイステーション。
ゲーム買うならコンビニ。予約でビデオがついてくる。コンビニでデジキューブ。
仲間と一緒に物語を作ってみませんか。ファイヤーエンブレム暁の女神。
ファミリーコンピューターに新しいカセット登場。ベースボール、 盗塁ダブルプレーなどきめ細かな試合展開。コンピューターを相手に1人でゲーム、2人でも楽しめます。ゲームしながら学べる英語遊び、算数遊びなど続々登場。家族揃ってファミリーコンピューター。
着せ替えちゃお。
今一番新しい全自動カメラ、薄型デジタル全自動。
嬉しい、楽しい。I need Mac。ミノルタマック7。
新発売。
64。よし。任天堂64ゼルダの伝説。またこれ最初からやり直し。
原作水野亮、ロードストー戦記がグループ SNE のオリジナルシナリオで待望のスーパーファミコン化。95年12月発売。
お待たせお待たせ、ぷよワールドがスーパーファミコンになった。ついに登場、スーパーぷよぷよバンプレスト。
ほんの少しの冒険です。今度の週末は北近畿へ。
行くぜおい。すべての冒険がよみがえる。ジョジョの奇妙な冒険。
I heard that JoJo's been around for that long. I always feel like JoJo's like a modern show, even though it's not. Isn't it from, like from the 80s? Isn't it older? The 80s, maybe not. Is it a 70s? I was ready to say it, but maybe it is. As much as I love the Xbox 360, I think the worst thing to happen in games was that public restroom color play. Yeah, okay, so it was 70. I was afraid of saying, like, it might be from the 70s at first. I was like, no, that is too far. But 80s is not too crazy. 70s, and that might be right. Mm-hmm. I did it. What? It's not letting me open it. What? Really? Huh. Guys, my game is bugged out? Open and pressure use the putts around it. Huh? It's the 80s. Okay. What was the point of that? Okay, it's not too crazy, but it is old. I did think of, like, JoJo's as being more recent. Master key. I can do it. I can head back over here. That's easy. I don't know how to get there. I can do it. Oop. I really disliked the greenness of the Xbox 360. You know, like owning all the games and just seeing all that green in your bookshelf. That gross lime green. Maybe it's not that gross. Maybe it's not that crazy. This guy hates Luigi. No. I am a fan of green, actually. You know, some kinds of greens are kind of weird, you know? They're not all good. This doesn't go anywhere. This is an infinite room for no reason. And Link... I do like Blue Link more than Green Link. I have to admit. Breath of the Wild Link, Light Blue Link is kind of awesome. And when I did play Four Swords, I did want to be Blue Link. That is true. Damn. Okay, maybe I can do it from this way. I think I could turn green. You know what I mean? I think I could change my whole VTuber palette to be green someday. Okay. Breath of the Wild is very cool and comprehensible. Yeah. Could you do a bit where all 4 links are annoying Shadow? That's so many characters to keep track of. I would have to... I guess they do have personalities, right? All the 4 links. Green Link is Link. Red Link is angry. Purple Link is gay? Was that his personality? He was gay? I can't remember. What was the other Link? Blue? What was his personality? Why do I remember Purple Link being gay? Was that a real thing, or was that like a fanfiction thing? Was there something to that? I think I might just be imagining that in my head now that I think about it. I think that might have just been like fanfiction, but it became real. Yeah, it was really suck my dick. What the fuck? Hello, Ray? Purple Link is gay? Rumors are true? I think about some new grounds. It might have been Ego Raptor. I'm sorry. No. Oh, wait, Elephant! Okay, never mind. Elephant died for no reason. Okay. This is destroyed bad elephant. Why did they do bad? Do they have personalities before links? I mean, it would just be boring if they're all Link. Is there nothing to this? Can't be, right? Did the Ray sound not work? I don't think I heard it. Oh, it's turned down! Is it? Is it broken? It might be broken. Okay, now it works. Damn. It was broken, but I think I fixed it.
Yahoo!
Sorry. It was my computer. It heard what you did to Link. Or what Link did to you.
Wow!
I think people's experiences while in psychedelics are worth any merit, or are they just anecdotal madness? Yeah, it's probably madness. I mean, I hate to... I don't know, it can't be the bearer of bad news and all that, I wouldn't know. But I think a lot of near-death experiences and stuff like that are all just like, I don't know. It's kind of difficult to answer. Yeah, it is difficult to answer. I think I have to remind you, I'm a retro Nintendo gamer, streamer. I have to answer this. But I think it's probably all just in your brain. Your brain releasing chemicals and stuff like that. But you're enlightened? Oh yeah, I forgot. Huh. How do I get to the master area? Stairs? Okay, there might be something to this. Pick up the elephant. I already used this to open the door. To open this. I've heard a lot of, like, interesting things about, like, people dying. I mean, this is a really bad, like, streaming subject, right? I've heard a lot of interesting things about people dying, and, like, what they experience when they die. And, the most convincing thing I've heard was just, like, Great peas? I feel like do you want to talk about that also? Feels like kind of weird to bring up. But some people who were brought back to life were genuinely bummed out that they were like missing out on this great piece. It's like, huh, okay. I don't want to promote anything bad. Great peas, oh my god. Brought to you by Green Giant. Can you gently set the elephant down? I don't think I can do that. I think the most interesting thing I've heard about dying was like the idea of your consciousness being separated from everything you've ever experienced, every part of you, every memory, and then the thing that experiences is separated from that. Hello, comrade. Hello, Sparkling Stardust. Never nearly died, but I passed out 3 times and my voice was ringing in my ears. Oh man, that does sound pretty bad. The only... I guess I've never been, like, super close to death, but I did have a really weird thing last year where I choked on food. And I started having, like, my eyes started going blurry, and that made me be like, holy shit, this might be it. It was so loud, like a metal scraper next to me, or something. Oh, that is really weird. I don't think I've ever passed out except for like under like medical surgery, right? Sadly, I'm probably immortal. I haven't died yet, so I can't really die. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. Sounds like exploding heads from me. That kind of does. It's very scary to choke on food fire when you live alone. For sure, yeah. And I've choked on food before. I appreciate Ray holding back from saying, like, choking on his fat dick, or whatever Ray wants to say right now, in some response to me saying that I choked and that I felt like I was going to die. I appreciate that, Ray. But, you know, it genuinely did make me rethink my life a bit, that kind of experience. Where, like, I don't know. It's like, oh, like, there's so many things that I, like, worry about don't actually matter that much. I did come out of that a bit afraid of just, like, eating food for a while. Oh yeah, this is the place where this happens. Right, I did not want to go here, actually. after all this effort. I think the thing that happened was that, like, I was trying to, like, cough at the same time as I was swallowing food. In retrospect, that's, like, a really bad idea. And it's such a dumb way to die. I've had my share of groovy experiences. Never felt like death was near, but did think I'd become a human vegetable once. Ooh, that is scary. Is death and choking the perfect topics for playing so? It's so, I don't know. Makes me feel so cool and at peace and good. I guess I have been kind of intrigued by the idea of idealism lately, which I've talked about a bit, which is like the idea that, like, everything is consciousness, which sounds really weird and dumb when you first say that. Like, what does that mean, everything is consciousness? But we don't know, like, what consciousness is, even to this day. Not a single scientist has been able to explain what consciousness is. Whoops, I did that too early. And the idea is basically, what if consciousness is just like a byproduct of atoms? So everything is in a sense conscious, and you are basically a sum of atoms articulated in a body, experiencing consciousness through that. Is there really a part of reincarnation where if you were a bad person you'd come back as like a rock? I don't think so, because like I think you would have to be an actual being. And I think a rock does not count as that. I think there actually is like a Buddhist table of like consciousness. I would not know that by heart. Like what that is and what is on which level. You could be a fly? You could. Did you guys see that scene from that Indian movie where a guy dies? And then he is reincarnated as a fly. And as a revenge, he lights himself on fire and fires a gun. a gun against the guy who killed him. Maybe it's like that. Oh, I think I need to go over here. But I don't know how to get there. Jack Frost? I don't think that was the plot of Jack Frost. I'm gonna become a house cat? I don't know, it doesn't really matter what I want to be. Hello, go gabba go gremlin. What if there's too many souls in my reincarnation waiting room compared to available mortal vessels? Maybe you get incarnated as a rock in my case. Maybe. I think according to Buddhism, there's like a certain amount of souls, or like, not even souls, because they don't believe in souls, but a certain amount of reincarnation beings. But even then, that's like an unlimited amount, basically. Like, it's weird, I've talked about this before, but it's really weird that Buddhism kind of has like its own metaverse thing going on, where it's like, different universes exist according to Buddhism. What is that called? Like, multiple universe theory? I forgot the actual term. But they are just like, yeah, like there's different universes with different Buddhas. Like, for a while. I just find that so fascinating and interesting. Like, imagine Jesus saying, like, this is only one world with one Jesus. There's different worlds with different Jesuses. Like, what the hell? Cool. Maybe that's Mormonism, where you get your own planet. Where the hell do I want to go? Hold on, let me think for a bit. Is it fair to assume that the Buddha had a lot of adult pleasures at his disposal, or was he like a sheltered homeschool kid? So it's really interesting when you think of like the origin of the Buddha, because I'm sure everyone here knows about the original story of like, he was a prince living in a mansion, and he had like yeah, maybe it's a staircase in the other room. The story that everyone hears about the Buddha is like he was a prince who lived in a mansion for like a long time. And then he went out of it and he learned about death and disease and pain and aging. But the first story of the Buddha is very different. It's very short. It's the first story of the Buddha, if you read the earliest Buddhist text, has nothing of that. The earliest description of the origin of the Buddha is, once there was a man with long black hair, and against his father's and his mother's wishes, he shaved it off to become a monk. And that's the end. Like, that's the earliest, like, tale of the Buddha. Which is really interesting, you know? Because it's kind of like, a parable that became, like, that happened over time. This whole idea of, like, a prince and all that. But I kind of feel like that's, like, more I do actually prefer the original tale, if I had to pick. But, like, I feel like I always have to clarify this, but I'm not a Buddhist. I just find Buddhism, like, interesting. Okay? I just have to clarify this at some point, so I'm gonna do it here. I find that interesting as a parable. I do find that almost more relatable. Just a guy deciding, like, I want to become a monk, and he becomes a Buddha. But I feel like today, that kind of hits harder, the whole idea of being a prince in a mansion, because isn't that like the reality of like every kid growing up in the Western world today? Like, you kind of live in your own mansion where you are free from like pain and suffering and aging and all these things. And eventually you kind of have to leave that, and you have to come to terms with like, oh, people around me are dying, people around me are getting sick, people around me are like aging, I'm aging. So I feel like every kid in the Western world is like becoming a Buddha. Maybe that's too much. Maybe Western kids today, like Zoomers, are becoming Buddhas in a weird way. Where they have lived kind of like half-sheltered lives, but now they have to come to terms with that and be like, oh, like, I don't know how to deal with this. Maybe I can go to this room now. I find that kind of interesting. And it's also interesting. I don't want to talk about Buddhism every stream, but it is interesting to me. It's very interesting, just the whole idea of, like, along with that. What's up with fat Buddha statues? We can talk about that. But you talk about Mario every stream, I guess these are my two topics, Mario and Buddha. That's all I talk about. Buddhism is awesome. Maybe. Hello, Celium. Hello, hello. I have to find a way to bring down the squares. Why you're not a Buddhist, Mo? I guess I have a lot to talk about. I have 3 different topics going on. In short, I'm studying some free streams. It is weird. What if I send people on to become Buddhists? The Fat Buddha is a incarnation called the Budai, who is the future Buddha. Maitreya. I feel like I just said a bunch of nonsense words. I need to finish. What was I talking about before that? But the Fat Buddha is a different kind of Buddha. In every incarnation of, like, hello real time, hello. Also, I did some emotes for real time. Look at that. Anyway, real time. Welcome to my Buddhism part of the stream. So the Fat Buddha is a Buddha called Maitreya, who is the future Buddha, the Buddha of the future. Because everything is so cyclical, right? That even within the lore of Buddhism, one day Buddhism will cease to exist, and there will be no Buddhism. And what happens then is there will just be like a new wave of Buddhism, but it won't be called Buddhism, and it will be led by a man called Maitreya. And that is the Fat Buddha. You're answering a question I asked during one... Yeah. I'm very late to this. But yes, the Fat Buddha is just another kind of Buddha. And the reason why he's fat is... The literal reason for this... Oh my god, Maitreya Matthias coincidence. No. He needs to get fat first? Yeah. So easy. Just give me chocolate. Oh my god, I haven't been here. What the hell? Oh my god, that's scary. I have to finish my Buddhism talk first. The only reason why he is fat is because in the 1000s, there was a Buddhist monk who was extremely happy, called Budai. And people loved this guy. They could not get enough of him. He was just like a joyful monk who was always laughing and always fat. And when he died, people said, like, he was an incarnation of Maitreya. And because of that, he looks like that. And I don't know how people came to this conclusion. People just loved this fat Buddhist monk so much that everyone agreed, no, that was him. And they just, like, deified him because they loved him so much. Imagine being so fat and jolly that you just get worshipped as a kind of Buddha. And canonified as, like, the next incarnation of the next Buddha. I love this combination of dark blue and current band. Thank you. I do like the teal green and blue. It's awesome, yeah. I always enjoyed Middle Eastern mythology. I don't really know a lot about it. Guys, fat, jolly. Could Maitreya be an incarnation of Mario? Holy shit, have I been worshipping Maitreya this whole time? He had ultimate vibes. Yeah, it's really cool. It is cool. Just like there was this really happy guy, though. And he just became that one guy. He became the deification of the next Buddha. What I wanted to talk about before that was like the power of parable in Buddhism. I was a Buddhist this whole time, I guess. Maybe I will be deified just like that. The Swedish Buddha. Maitreya, Mario. Maitreya, Matthias, Mario, it's all coming together. The power of parable in Buddhism is so interesting also. Where it's like, is any of Buddhism true? It's kind of like, you know, it doesn't really matter if it's true or not. The power of the story is so powerful that it is what matters, and it goes against all logic. It's really strange to talk about. I have no clue what to do here. Could you tell us a haiku about Mario? That would be so much to do right now. I'm like trying to not get killed by a purple ball. Imagine all your money flying away to buy tons of cookies for them. What? Big Yoshi? The big Yoshi for the big Mario? For the big Buddha? Do you think Yellow Mario doesn't exist because Nintendo is scared to be compared with Buddha? I don't think that's it. Could be. Super Mario RPG, I'm not familiar. How do I deal with this? Mario haikus? There's quite a selection there. So there's a text called... Oh my god, you need... I was thinking of playing Super Mario RPG. But then I started playing Sonic instead. Like a damn fool. I need no... What do I do here? Does anyone have any suggestion for what I should do? Mario? Holy shit, stream elements activated. Oh my god. The now rare Mario has occurred. Okay, I should not have done that apparently. I need some water. Do you have a way to get rid of the fire? Oh, that's a good idea, but I don't think I do. I can't use the instruments like that. I only have these tools at my disposal to actually use. I think. Yeah. Huh. The bombs don't seem to be working. What if I did... Can I... No? Interesting. Interesting. This wants to think it. For sure, I don't know how any tool I have is gonna be used here. The Lotus Sutra. I mean, so Buddhism doesn't really have a Bible, right? Boomerang from one torch to the other. Interesting idea. I can't go through it. Buddhism doesn't really have anything compared to, like, a Bible. It has a lot of different texts. And depending on the branch, there's, like, a different text you kind of vibe with, I guess. But they're not all, like... People... It's weird... Are they illusory walls? Wait. Didn't an owl say something about an eye? You can spin attack? There's no way it's that simple, right? Oh my god, was it that simple? What do you mean you can spin attack that thing? Nothing happened. That didn't solve it even. What the hell? Okay, there was one slime. There was one slime, apparently. Cool. Thank you, Shigeru Miyamoto, gaming genius. Now I have to live with this. What do you want? Ow, okay, just wanted to kill me. It just wanted to shoot me in my goddamn head. Huh. Okay, interesting. There isn't really one single, like, holy text in Buddhism, but there are ones that different branches worship more than others. Am I supposed to do anything here? I don't have enough magic powder to light them all up. Too bad. I'm gonna... Can I fight a boss while talking about his... Oh my god, scary face. Hey dummy, need a hint? My weak point is... Oops, there I go, talking too much again. Facade? Oh no. Oh no. What do I do? Oh, no. Oh, hold on, maybe I should be using... Hold on, don't kill me. What happens now? Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh no. God, this sucks. Huh. I don't know what to do here. Bomb in mouth? This... Okay, it was that simple. My ever-trusting bomb trick. Just blow shit up. Okay, it wasn't that difficult now. Maybe it changes up. I mean, he has a floor. That reminds me, I have like a bad thing in my floor. My floor is gonna fall apart someday. Okay, listen up. If a windfish wakes up, everything on the island is gone forever. And I do mean everything. Floors are famously weak to bombs. Okay, that's... that was more intimidating than it was difficult. Cool, I did it. That was easy, yeah. Oh my god, another instrument gaming, I did it. Coral triangle. Why though? Why is there a coral? Actually, why is there a why though? Oh my god, I like the beat. Any really pro triangle players out there potentially? Mountain. To give it coral sounds. Something calls for the mountains. Egg? Egg on mountain? Would you have a peach mango tea with Mario or Miyamoto? I guess Miyamoto. I mean, actually that's a really difficult question. I mean, Mario wouldn't have that much to say. There's so much you could ask him about and try to learn about him. But Miyamoto I could learn real gaming game tricks from, right? Imagine how big of a fried rice you could make with that egg. Mario would say, Yahoo! Yippee! I wouldn't be able to let him sit still. Go to Mountain Tower. Fly like a bird. Hoot hoot. Mountain Tower? Mountain Tower? Oh, probably this thing, right? Mountain Dew. I almost bought a Mountain Dew today. Alright, I didn't have to get that excited and announce that. Because I didn't even do it. But I almost did it, you know. They almost got me. They don't, it's too sweet, yeah. They don't sell Mountain Dew without sugar here. And it's all sugary, and I don't want to I don't want to drink one with sugar. Same with 7-Up. I do like 7-Up. I would say I'm a fan. But how can anything beat Coca-Cola? Or have a Sprite? I guess I prefer Sprite. I don't know, I think it depends. I think 7-Up is a bit more sweet than Sprite, right? Could be wrong. Mountain Dew is known for its gamer enhancing abilities. Damn it, I could have speedrun, like sped run all of this just like that if I had that Mountain Dew. I just teleport, right? What can he even do? He's a fish. I'm just gonna have a sip of my cola. It made me thirsty for Coca-Cola. I probably have to head up the mountain, yeah. I see it all now. I see it come together.
Have you ever played the Dante's Inferno video game? The commercial they made for it with Ain't No Sunshine is still a masterpiece.
I did. I actually liked that game. I had that on the PlayStation 3, I think? Did I? Maybe, was it Xbox 360? It's not important at all. I don't remember if it was like an exclusive or anything like that. But I did play it. It's only 4 more videos in a playthrough, Matthias, almost. Are you watching a playthrough? I actually don't mind. I don't mind that one bit. Smell like Mountain Dew soda. I mean, it's just lime and lemon, isn't it? That smells quite good. Do Brazilian people love lime, by the way? I feel like every Brazilian person loves lime whenever they bring up, like, any kind of flavoring. As an American, it's my God-given right to smell carbonated. Lime yum. For y'all, we need your input. I think we've heard it. Imagine being an American. Imagine Brazil mention, holy shit. Hoot hoot, your path is not easy, you're almost there. Go east. Okay, cool. Imagine cutting open an American and they just sound like a carbonated drink when you open that. Okay. Oh my god. Americans are that carbonated? Didn't I have something else to say about Buddhism? Oh yeah, the Lotus Sutra. It's like the main text in, like, Japan. It's basically the Japanese Buddhist Bible. It's kind of interesting. Because it's so, like, filled with Mario. It's not Mario. You're distracting me by saying Mario. It makes me want to talk about Mario. It's so full of Mario. Contrarian Luigi. I know what you are. Wait, how do I get past here? Oops. I was really excited during the year of Luigi. Hook shot. But what do I hook shot? Can I hook shot 2? Oh, I could. There you go. Imagine there's Mario in the Sutra. I mean, it would be too perfect. Oh, I can just jump over. I'm a genius. Special 3DS with Mario Luigi Dream Team. Oh, that sounds really good. Can I find that 3DS right now? I kind of want to look at this. 3DS Dream Team Mario Luigi. It's even better than I thought it would be. Oh my god, huge. 3DS jump scare. Yeah, that's good. A lot of the time when they make, like, Mario and Luigi stuff, it looks kind of like, I don't know, a bit childish. This looks kind of epic because it's gold. Look up Golden Gun Con for PS1. Didn't we look at this before? It's ringing a bell. No, I don't think I... Oh, Golden Gun Con. No, we have not. I was thinking of the big controller. Oh my god, the gold aesthetic. Mario with a golden gun. Luigi flavor would be matcha chocolate. I think not. I do love matcha chocolate, but I think Luigi would be pear, right? I think Yoshi would be lime. Luigi would be pear flavor. Mario might be tough, actually. Pomegranate? Would Mario be pomegranate? Actually, I think Mario would be melon flavored, like watermelon, like a red melon, you know? I think that would kind of suit Mario. It would be spaghetti flavored, potentially. Meatball flavored cherry. Imagine buying Mario drink, it's meatball flavored. When I think of cool peripherals, I think of the RE4 chainsaw controller. Hold on. I do need to pick this. I typed R34. I think that's the wrong thing. RE4 chainsaw controller. I don't know about this. What? Is this real? I mean, I'm seeing different variants of it, I think. Is this the one? Huh. This sucks. I mean, it's really cool. But I can't imagine playing a game like this. This would be so painful to hold. Is it attached to the thing? Is it actually attached? I'm seeing like a yellow variant of it also. This sucks. No, it sucks. I don't know. Actually, maybe it would actually feel amazing to play with this. That's the GameCube one. Kind of like the orange one, I think. It's amazing there was a blood-splattered GameCube controller, I guess. Bad taste. I just don't want to, I don't know, have a chainsaw to play games with. My hands are getting cramps just looking at it. Yeah, all I can imagine is, like, the cramps. Actually, you know what? The controller setup on the GameCube looks better, doesn't it? Hello, Dovermo. Hello, 7. It's not about ergonomics. It's about VR. I mean, you have a point there. That's, like, my biggest complaint about, like, modern controllers. They're all, like, too cozy and comfortable. We need a little bit... We need to sacrifice that for like, aesthetic, you know? Bring back the shitty N64 controller. Not in terms of how shitty it was, but in terms of aesthetic, you know? Okay. Should use all 3 of your hands, yeah. I don't know, I'm not sure if I will play Ocarina of Time with the N64 controller. I feel like I have to. I've kind of grown to hate it, I don't know. Gotta go, thanks for the company. Hey, Billy Chatso! Hate to see you go. I'm gonna be doing this every time I say I have to say her name, just so you know. Hey, everyone say bye, Billy Chatso. Need more stuff like Dance Dance Revolution pads. Yeah. Bye, Billy Chatso. I hate to see you go. I can't even do the voice. Swedish man doing a fake Italian accent. It's painful. It must be. Use N64. Hold it with both feet on the side, and then use both hands like you're playing on an arcade. I feel like there might be something else going on here. I don't know. I'm suspicious. Sounded more like Elvis. Italian American. I kind of like that vibe. Good night. Oh my god, I can't solve this. It's more difficult than I anticipated. What the hell was I talking about? I was trying to talk about the Buddha Sutra. The people kept saying Mario so much that I got distracted. Maybe I should take that as a sign. People don't want to hear about the Buddha Sutra. I think the NES controller is better than the SNES. It's been so long since I held the NES controller. I don't know. Oh, I could literally just do this. Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. I'm a moron. DS, can you say this in line in the accent? Ain't nothing but a hound dog. I guess I do sound like Elvis. I guess I do. Mario, Buddha Sutra. I think I prefer the SNES controller, but even that is kind of uncomfortable. I do just have... I have to check what is in it. Of course. Obviously. SNES is more confusing. Most games don't use all of the buttons. Huh. I think I prefer the SNES anyway. Right? Why did I say right, like someone knows better than me what I prefer? Guys, do I prefer it? The only time I ever handled the NES controller when I went to someone else played the NES Mini and it felt like hell in my hands. Yeah, you are like giving me memories of playing the NES controller when I was at my friend's place. But this was a real NES. But it was like an old console even when I played it, right? Like, it was not brand new or anything. I'm not that old. I had some friends who had, like, NESes, and I hated... I honestly hated the NES. I don't know, I was never a huge fan of the NES. The original. Matthias, in Swedish, can you say, this summer, I'll experience the ultimate Mario video game on Nintendo Switch 2? Denna sommaren, upplev den ultimata Mario-spel-upplevelsen på din Nintendo Switch 2. Damn, I could pull off those ads. I heard so many ads that sounded exactly like that when I was at Toys R Us. So I feel like I can nail that voice. That advertisement voice. Bro, that was good. How do you pronounce 2 again? 2. 2? Go near the Eagle's Tower. Beware of the bird. Imagine if we had one chatter right now named Bird in the chat, and I could have gone, Bird, Bird, look, everyone is a bird. Missed opportunity. Does anyone know a bird? We can invite them here right now. It's too late, I'm over it. Sounds like the Swedish version. Larry Bird, oh my god. Great. I have nothing to say. What is this point? What's the point? Maybe it's like something in the Game Boy version where you can look out over to areas, so it's super important. But it doesn't translate well over in this version. Oh. Maybe I should read like everything in that advertiser voice. I've been known to claw grip a PS2 controller for a right game. Really? You claw grip your controller? You need to learn how to not do that. Is this a good idea for a VTuber, or is this really annoying? VTuber who's really into advertisements? His whole aesthetic, it's annoying. Alright, I won't do it, I guess. But isn't that a good idea for a VTuber? A VTuber who is really into advertisement and his whole gimmick, he's an advertiser, and that kind of sucks. Now that I mention it, I don't want to watch that. I also don't really like VTubers. Understandable. Understandable. I feel like I'm the only good one, right? They say I'm watching one. Yeah. Oh, I fell for Easter trick in the book. Again, twice. Stop it. Stop! No, I'm not falling for that one. I'm leaving. This is not the typical VTuber man. It's truly, truly. I have so many complaints. Every time I talk about male VTubers, I have complaints. Just like, why are you all trying to be sexy cat boys? It's not working. Stop. Bird keyhole. I don't have... I don't have a bird keyhole. I forgot I needed a key. I have no clue where to go. Oh no. Pure weeb in his habitat, truly. Wahoo. At this time I was gonna get you. I want to kill you now. There you go, you're dead. Only enlightened Buddhist and Mario addicted I know. I can't even finish my saying about the Buddhist Sutra. I'm just too addicted to Mario. Where the hell do I go? Oh, there's a thing here. Hold on. Maybe I should kill you first. Can you give us another one in Swedish? Will Bowser be stopped before he takes all the magic from Mushroom Kingdom? Find out in the new Mario movie in theaters this September. This is a lot to say, and it's not even September. You're giving me so much to work with. Kommer Bowser stoppas innan all magi är borta från Mushroom Kingdom? Få reda på detta i nästa Mario-film. Denna September. På bio. Damn it, I messed it up. It was too much. I messed it up right at the end. Anyway, the Lotus Sutra is interesting. Should be a redeem or something? Maybe. Maybe I should just do that. Where did I come from, and where do I go? Hold on, hold on. Hold on. Feel fairly advertised to you. Isn't something weird and strange happening in the ground here? Hold on. Oh my god. Teleportation. Holding? Now cease beholding? What the fuck is this? What is this? Ouch. New redeem, Swedish advertisement. Say something in Swedish could be a good idea for a redeem, though. It's crazy, I don't even know what's over there. Spooky, what the hell do I do over there? Oh. Anyway, Lotus Sutra in Buddhism. It's almost like, this is what I wanted to say about the Lotus Sutra. It's almost like reading a joke. No, no, no. I'm dedicated to this bit now. It's not even a bit. It's almost like reading a joke where the Buddha is going like, I'm about to say the Lotus Sutra to everyone. Alright? And he keeps going on, the Lotus Sutra, I'm gonna reveal the Lotus Sutra to everyone. And then, when you finish reading the Lotus Sutra, and he never actually says the Lotus Sutra in the Lotus Sutra. It's like a fucking joke. like the Buddha pulls on everyone, where it's like, you read a book called the Lotus Sutra. So you just did it, basically. Kinda. Did I? Did I? Was that the point? I guess I did. Holy shit. People kept distracting me with Mario. And I kept trying to explain the Lotus Sutra, and the whole point of the Lotus Sutra is the fact that the Buddha never says the Lotus Sutra. Oh my god, this is reaching a deep level. The true Buddha, oh my god, I'm so prepared to start a cult right now. I'm so convinced. Those Mario keys, oh, never mind, maybe a different time. It's so fascinating. Everyone worship Matthias. No, no, no. Not yet. What is this hole in the ground? Is it worth... Well, okay. Okay, I thought maybe it was just a trick. Oh, it brings me down here. That's actually useful. Cult later, Mario's now. For sure. So fascinating, though. Imagine reading the Bible, and Jesus is like, I'm about to speak the word of God, and then he never actually says the word of God. You're just like, what the fuck is this? He never says it. And the whole thing is just a parable about, like, how the teachings go up. It's supposed to be a super deep meaning to it. Okay? It's super deep. I have to go to a house and talk to an old man. What if Jesus started rapping in the Bible? Good question. What if he was just like a really famous rapper? Reached a wider audience? That's true. I mean, he could have just come out today and been a rapper. Would have been really effective. Imagine a world where Machi is real, Matthias is its OC. What a boring OC. I have an OC. He's a YouTuber. And he's anxious. Wow, how original. Throw them all. Throw him in with the rest of them. Starting to like music, eh? Well, a frog named Mamu who lives in the signpost maze. Huh. Signpost maze? What the hell? What if Machi was a Japanese guy? I really love Swedish culture. I could see it. I can believe it. I can imagine it. There's a fan base for Sweden and Japan, as minimal as it might be. We are our parents' OCs. I guess we are, but I don't want to think about it. That's weird. Urira? Flying rooster and wait, something different now. What? Signpost maze? Flying rooster? It is weird to think going back to your ancestry and being like, my parents have parents, and their parents had parents, and it just goes all the way back. Right? And all of that somehow combines into, like, you. If you go back far enough, there's like 1,000 people, and they all combined together to form you. That's like, I don't know, makes me feel uncomfortable. What do you mean there's like 1,000 people's genes in me? That's scary, don't say that. We're all distantly related for one monkey, for sure. Hello, great. Ends with me. That is also true. If you don't have kids, then there's like a whole lineage that goes back to the first, like, amoeba or whatever. It just ends with you being like, I would rather play on my Switch too. I'm not throwing any shade on people who don't want to have kids. I'm undecided. It should be within your rights to end your line. In your line, there are like 1 million monkeys having sex. Maybe it's perfectly within your rights to deny them their will. I always hated when people say, think of all your ancestors that worked for you to exist now. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they care that much, really. I don't know, let's say I have a kid. Do I care? Am I working right now for what my ancestors do 1,000 years from now? I don't know. I don't think it's going to matter that much, to be honest. It might be weird if they look back and they're like, oh, Matthias is talking about this right now in a VOD. That's weird. Kids are kind of annoying, but they do funny stuff sometimes. It is really difficult, isn't it? Being a parent is so much work, but it might be funny enough to be worth it. I don't think they care that much. We're probably doing Carbios in heaven or something. We're playing with PS6. You guys ever think about that? Like how cavemen might die, and then they go to heaven, and they're like, what the fuck do you mean you have pineapple? I had to chew on, like, carrots. You guys, you grew up with the PlayStation 6? I was, like, chasing rocks. Doesn't even make any sense. And chase a rock. It's really boring. Mabe Village. Oh yeah, it's over here. How do you make rock into Mario? Mario Rock? Holy shit. Mario Rock? That's a whole genre of music. Why pineapple? Because it's good. That might happen, you know. 1,000 years from now, it might be the case that people have figured everything out. Like, here is why everything is bad, and here's how you solve it. And you're just living through, like, the equivalent of the caveman era to people 1,000 years from now. 10,000 years from now. We're all immortal now. We fly in spaceships. We're playing fantasy RPGs based on, like, stuff that happened in the 2000s. Imagine showing your caveman ancestor a modern carrot compared to the carrots he had back then. That would probably be way more annoying than showing him, like, a pineapple, because he would just be like, no, it makes sense. We didn't have pineapples because they didn't grow in this area. Then showing him a carrot and being like, what the fuck? I could have figured this out? I mean, you could just have it now, I guess. Would he be jealous? I imagine carrots today taste like shit. He'd be jealous, man. We have conflicted feelings. I don't know. I guess carrots would be very sweet to them, right? Your carrot's like 5 times yummier and bigger. Yeah, I am a fan of carrots. So actually, oh my god, this is embarrassing to say. Earlier today, I had curry for lunch. And then later when I was on a walk, I looked at my hands and I saw that like my fingers were like yellow. Like really just my skin was yellow and I was like, what the fuck? Like, am I getting jaundice? Like, what is happening to me? And I was on my phone, like, Googling things, like, what could turn your fingers yellow? And then later I realized, oh, I had curry. I had curry for lunch. And the curry got on my fingers somehow, and it just stuck there. So embarrassing. I was, like, having a bit of a panic moment about me turning yellow. Like, what the fuck? What did I do? What is going on? Did I eat too many carrots in my diet? You know how that can turn you, like, yellow? Turning into yellow Mario. I don't think it works like that. He likes curry and big boobs. No, no, no. Machi Minionification. I've never seen a single Minion movie. I can't even make Minions into a bit. It's too unrelated. I would feel like a fraud if I memed the Minions. Minion movie? Maybe I should have that. Would anyone care for that if I had a Minion movie night in the Discord? I can give you my thoughts on the Minion films. Would Mold Mario be stronger than Yellow Mario? No. Our Minions were Western version of Haniwa's. Yeah. Oh my god, can you imagine that Minion Haniwa? It would be kind of beautiful. Like, I don't know. Where the hell am I going? I'm right where I needed to go. It's a good title. Hello, Roger Busman. Welcome back. It's way funnier if you made a bit and didn't have any idea about Minions. I don't know. No, I don't think I could do it. I would just... It would be really funny, on the other hand, to be the bit is that I am fraudulent about the Minions, and people keep calling me out on it. Stop it, you have not watched the Minions, you have not done it. No, 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 I swear I can make it good. What if a Minion was like Mario? Shut up, shut up. You're not real. Do you like the Katamari games? I did play the second Katamari game on stream. I really liked it. Are the Minions canon to Nintendo now? Are they? Are they? I mean, the Illumination guys are making the films, right? But, and they show the Minions at the beginning of the films. Is there something to that? Both of them are in the universe right now? I don't know. I think we would have to get... I think... I might have to, like, ask Miyamoto next time that I see him. I wanted to say that. Like, we're friends, but it would also be the first time that I see him. But the next time that I see him also, I will have to ask him that. If Rabbids can collab with Mario, surely Minions can. I guess there's some kind of logic to it. I'm not sure I like the logic that exists to it. But there is a logic to it. No, no, wait, what if the Minions were like Mario in Swedish? Nej, vänta! Tänk ifall Minions var som Mario. I think the Minions have a real Swedish name, but I don't know it. Rabbids are almost exactly like Minions. Everything... I was kind of curious too, like, Under the Weather name. I was kind of curious to play that Rabbids Mario game. It kind of looks like it has like the kind of gameplay that I would enjoy. But I also don't want to play the Rabbids stuff. I don't know. Rooster? Under here? What? Is this a part of a game? This guy hates fun. No, no, I love fun. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think this is the part. I don't think I'm doing this right. Here sleeps with flying rooster. What? I mean, the chicken is not a rooster, I guess. But what do I do with this? Huh. Bye guys, good afternoon. Bye bye. Have you watched the Dwarf Fortress video by Down the Rabbit Hole? I don't think so. Is that Fredrik Knudsen? Down the Rabbit Hole? Is this a rooster? No? Yeah, you don't have the back seat. There is something to figuring things out. Huh. I've tried to get into Dwarf Fortress, but it's just so complicated. I want to be the Pikmin guy. I can go so far in any Zelda game without any gameplay guide in the background. I did eventually have to do... I think at some point playing Breath of the Wild, I just had to go through guides to figure stuff out. And it did actually make me enjoy Breath of the Wild more once I just, like, tried to look up, like, okay, how do I do this shrine? How do I beat this boss? How do I get through this, like, dungeon? It did make me enjoy the game more. I think I actually, like, fell off Breath of the Wild because I just couldn't figure stuff out. So I can see it, I can understand the logic. I need to go back to the old man and really listen to him. Then I'll look up a guy, I guess. Bring Bring, yeah, this is Ulrira. We're starting to like music. Signpost Maze, I don't know where that is. But also, Flying Rooster used to give us rides if we held it above our heads. Now it's just lying under the Weber wing. Under... Do I need to go under? Is there some kind of logic to that? Huh. Maybe I shouldn't actually be here. I should somehow go underneath. Can you push the Weber vein? Is it called a Weber vein? Oh my god! Oh my god! Spaghetti, are you a genius? It was that simple, huh? Hello, Luke. Hello? Well, I am in line, that's true. Now, what do I do with this? There's nothing here. What am I supposed to do with the bones of a chicken? Grr, enlightened ones. Man, it really makes me want to replay that game. I can't pick it up. What if I just blow it up? Oh, it can lift? Wait, what? I swear it gave me the option to lift for a second there. I miss Billy Mays. Oh yeah, that was a bomb. That would make more sense, yeah. Huh. I don't know, maybe I'm not supposed to know this yet. Maybe I'm supposed to come back later. Just realized my phone is not charging. Oh no. Beautiful. Can you bring a chicken? I don't think I can do that, can I? Nah, damn it. Worth a shot. I could use kick pedals on my drum set to play pinball. My favorite. This is such a dedication to pinball. What if I just go back and gamble? Is that gonna solve my problems? Rock? No, I don't want to rock. What if I buy stuff using my money? Is that gonna solve my problems? Maybe you need to rock. No, I think that's for, like, Dompe's kind of, like, dungeon mini thing. It's like a whole different thing he has going on. I don't need a shield. I already have a shield. Alright, maybe I'll go back to the mace. But I don't know... Huh. What is the mace? Like, what is that? Dumpy. What the hell? Mario Maker but Zelda? Yeah, it was kind of like a Mario Maker thing. Huh. Manbo's Pond. Would you be happy if you had your own pond? Like someone named a pond after you? I think I would be. Machi's Pond. Let's look at the pond. I want my own pond efficient. And this is a really teeny tiny pond. It's barely a pond. I don't know how, I think this would be a fine pond. But I was expecting something bigger, you know? I wanted a big pond. Let me look for my little Link's Awakening walkthrough. I gotta come up with a more clever term. I can play a song to the skull. Can I? I think I have to, like, go get the song, though, right? I think he talked about, like, a different kind of skull. Or, like, a different kind of thing. I think this is a signpost mace, right? Wrong area. Wait, how do I get there? It might be up here to the left. Yeah, I think he talked about learning a song or something. This is not where I wanted to go. Is it? Maybe? He talked about learning a song, and then he talked about the skull. So I assume there might be an order to that, right? Would kind of make sense. Now it's ringing. Here's my new bit. I'm inventing a bit about Link, because I've barely done any Link bits. What if Link was in YouTube Rewind? How would you feel if you were a creator chosen for YouTube Rewind? I don't know. I think I wouldn't do it. If I had to show, like, my face, then I wouldn't do it. And just be like, I'm over it. If I had to do it, no choice. Oh, I haven't been to this area. I'm realizing now. I was like, this is a weird desert area. Like the middle of the thing. But no, it's just completely blurred out, I'm realizing now. That's why I couldn't find it. Oh my god. I get it now, I think. I think I would try my best, though. Right? This might be it. I'd probably just do a really simple animation. I would try to get out of it by doing like a 5-second, 10-second animation. Is this the right way? Potentially? Maybe? Maybe? What if Link met... It's gonna be my whole thing. It's gonna be my... No, I can't have a moment. It's just gonna be my whole career as a streamer. No, it's fine, it's fine. What if... I'm back where I started, god damn. I could have just done that. What if Link met Buddha? Nah. I'm running out of material. This is my graduation stream. Spaghetti vase. Hello. Can you save me? I don't know why I said your name. Mario. What if Mario met Buddha? See, it's inherently more funny than Link meeting the Buddha. Link would just be, like, respectful. Mario would be, like, an interesting person. Buddha would just be like, yeah, I like this guy. This happens to me all the time. It should be so easy. Come up with a new bit, a new topic. What's a stump on the other side of a gap? Can you hookshot it? Was there? Oh, you clever bastard. Sorry for calling you a bastard. I forgot about that. I hate that the Japanese made Link a self-insert character. He could have a lot of personality. Well, excuse me, princess. Maybe it was good. They didn't do it. I don't know. It's okay. I'll just cry. Perfect. Allow your chat to help you and then humiliate you. Lesson 1 in being a streamer. Never take any shortcuts to humiliate anyone. Try again from the start? Fuck you. Fuck you. Dumbass sign. Don't tell me what to do. You redeem, get humiliated. What if Link decided to be a Uber driver using his horse? Actually, it's a really good bit. It's a really good bit. Here's a way you can work with Link, making him do all the dumb things, but in the modern world like that. I guess he would just deliver it. Oh, I guess that would just happen. Try again from the start? Oh, I have to, like, do these in a specific order? Maybe your enlightenment needs a rekindling. Maybe. Damn it. Damn it. To do it from a specific order. Start here, go this way. Damn. My ear just popped in a really weird way. What if Link had to walk like 4 dogs at one time? He could probably do it, right? He's capable. I don't know. Is it this simple? Maybe? I could just do that. Oh. Starting to believe. I think I am. Hook shot. Ooh. Do I pick this one though? Seems too close. Okay. Wait, what? even be optimization? I'm a bit scared. I might have messed it up. Great, you did it! Your reward is this way! Oh my god, upstairs. Oh my god, wow, I love it. You even drained it. I did kind of want my own pool. I literally just had like a talk about my pond. Oh my god. Aren't you from Super Mario Bros. 2? Aren't you Wart? Ribbit Ribbit, I'm Mamu on vocals. But no need to tell you that, do I? Everybody knows me. Want to hang out and listen to us jam? Alright. Yeah. King K. It does kind of look like King K. Rool, doesn't it? It's kind of hitting. Alright, applause. Clap, clap. Thank you. Frog Song of Soul. It's a moving tune. Can even live. Yeah, on living things. I see, I see. It's flappy lips. Splatoon coded. It was kind of Splatoon coded. The TSF a disco. It kind of is. Never been much of a dancer. Actually, one time, as a kid, I was complimented for my dancing. So maybe, me at 12 years old, maybe I can take that as a compliment and be like, yeah, I can do it. This guy knows how to dance. Heavy mood back to statue. Okay, no. It's just like that now. Oop. This is ominous. This is weird. This is supposed to be a rooster. Oh my god. Rooster has recovered? He seems very friendly. Okay, that's nice to hear. What do I do with this? What do I do with this guy? Okay, he's just... No? Okay, I thought he was just in the cave. What do I do? Okay, this is an ability I have now. Rooster looks like a penguin toucan parrot. Yeah, it doesn't really look like a rooster, does it? I kind of vibe with it. But what do I do with this? Alright, let me go. Thanks. Can I resummon it, or is it just here now? Like, what's up? Rip the soul from... Oh, it just follows me around. Hen house on the mountain? I don't know the hen house by the mountain. I don't know it. Huh. Hen house by the mountain? Alright. I think I will be ending stream here. I've been streaming for 3 hours now. Thank you everyone for coming to the stream. Gonna take some rest. I'm not getting sick. I did cough a little bit today. But I should take a little bit of a rest. Let's see, who could we raid? Is there anyone... What if we raid... So many to choose from now. Thank you everyone. Thank you for coming by. I was kind of thinking, can I finish the game tonight? But I'm realizing now, okay, there's actually like a lot left to do. I think there might be like 2 playthroughs at the very least. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna raid, I'm gonna pick now All Bones Jones. I don't know this guy, but he seems interesting. I'm kind of vibing with this whole design. So it might be interesting to check out. Thank you. I'll be back probably Saturday. Probably won't be streaming tomorrow. Might do a double feature, Saturday, Sunday. We'll see how it all turns out. But let's frickin' go. Thank you, everyone. Check out the Minions. Was that the theme of tonight? Minions watch-along coming someday to the Discord. Any day now. Any day soon. What else can I do? Let's go. I really want to watch the old 90s movie, Mario movie. 94? I want to watch that in the Discord. I don't think it will be a double feature, but we could watch 2 movies at some point, right? Thank you. Do I have anything else to add? Check me out. Hey, look at me. Bye.